Union News, the 30th of March, 2024. Welcome to Union News, your guide to what's happening in the UK trade union and labour movement. Reporting is by Pat Harrington and music is by Tim Bragg. In this edition, salaried workers face minimum wage cheating, unions sound the alarm, teachers rally for fair pay and improved conditions at NASUWT Conference, and GMB secures Day 1 sick pay for 19,000 care workers.
Salaried workers face minimum wage cheating, unions sound the alarm. Unions are cautioning that office workers and other salaried staff may be vulnerable to being shortchanged on the minimum wage. Prior to the implementation of the new minimum wage rate on Monday, the TUC highlighted that salaried employees receive a fixed annual payment irrespective of fluctuations in their working hours. According to the TUC, online job postings still advertise salary positions below the upcoming minimum wage, potentially resulting in illegal underpayment for salaried workers if their salaries remain stagnant. The TUC further warned that desk-based office workers often face expectations of unpaid overtime as part of their job responsibilities. Paul Novak, TUC's General Secretary, emphasized, employers have a legal obligation to pay their workers at least the minimum wage. However, many workers are being deprived of their rightful pay by unscrupulous employers who opt to pay unlawfully low wages. This issue affects workers across various professions, including desk-based office roles, where the expectation of unpaid overtime is common. Highlighting the disparity between the official adult minimum wage rate of £11.44 per hour and the voluntary, real, living wage of £12 and £13.15 in London, Catherine Chapman, director of the Living Wage Foundation, stated, while the increase in the statutory national living wage is positive news for millions of low-paid workers, it still falls short of adequately addressing the true cost of living. Over 14,000 employers have pledged to pay the real living wage, recognizing its benefits not only for workers and their families, but also for businesses in terms of improved staff retention and productivity. Responding to these concerns, a government spokesperson reiterated that paying the minimum wage is a legal requirement for all workers, including those in office roles. The spokesperson urged any employees who suspect they are not receiving their correct wages to either address the matter with their employer or seek assistance from ACRES confidentially. Furthermore, the spokesperson highlighted the significant increase in the national living wage for workers aged 21 and above, emphasizing the positive impact this will have on their annual earnings.
Teachers rally for fair pay and improved conditions at NASUWT Conference. At NASUWT's annual conference, teachers unite behind a push for pay restoration and better working conditions. According to the union, classroom teachers have seen their starting salaries plummet by 21% in real terms between 2010 and 2023, adjusting for RPI inflation. Addressing the assembly, Senior Vice President Wayne Broom emphasized the urgency of tackling the crisis in teaching recruitment, retention, and morale. He pledged the union's commitment to lobby all political parties ahead of the general election to secure a new deal for teachers, including real terms pay restoration nationwide. The proposed deal also seeks to enhance measures protecting teachers from violence, assault, or harassment, establish a national framework for statutory contractual conditions of service, enforce a maximum 35-hour working time limit, and ensure equal rights for supply and substitute teachers.
And finally, GMB secures Day 1 sick pay for 19,000 care workers. In a landmark victory for the care sector, the GMB union has secured Day 1 sick pay for 19,000 care workers. This significant win comes as HC1, the UK's largest care provider, agrees to a pay deal granting carers the contractual right to receive at least statutory sick pay, SSP, from the first day of any absence. Previously, carers faced a 3-day waiting period before receiving sick pay, creating a concerning incentive for workers to continue working while unwell and potentially spreading illnesses among the vulnerable individuals they care for. The breakthrough agreement follows a GMB survey revealing that 1 in 4 HC1 care workers were contemplating leaving their jobs due to inadequate pay. Natalie Grayson, GMB National Officer, expressed outrage at the previous lack of sick pay provisions, stating, "For any worker to suffer financial hardship due to illness is unacceptable." However, In the care sector, this issue is particularly alarming and poses a significant risk to the well-being of those under their care. She continued, Day 1 sick pay is a fundamental right that care sector workers deserve. This victory signifies a pivotal moment in the culture of the entire care industry. But our fight doesn't end here. GMB will continue to advocate until these dedicated professionals receive a fair wage of at least £15 per hour. The agreement marks a crucial step forward in ensuring the welfare of care workers and underscores the ongoing efforts to address long-standing issues within the sector.